Hello and welcome to another episode of World Cup के Super Glues, our special show during the World Cup where we'll be chatting with LSG support staff and not only the support staff, you'll have a surprise or two as well. Today it's me, Vijay Dahiya, and with me is MSK Prasad. Welcome MSK.
Thank you so much, Vijay.
Before we head down and talk about the game between India and Afghanistan, what a beauty, the last game, India-Australia.
I think we have seen every colors in that. Beautiful bowling spells from our spinners. I still remember that during our last discussion, we were talking about the only center that we have to play three spinners is Chennai. And absolutely our three spinners exploited the conditions, and later on it's all about Virat and KL Show.
Well, you just mentioned about the spinners using the condition to absolutely their best. Now, again, the show, the segments, top three for this game. You want to start with Afghanistan?
Yeah, Afghanistan, obviously it should be a Rashid Khan and even Gurbaz at the top and also Nabi in between. I think these three will be definitely so important for their fortunes.
We talked about the three, obviously this is a segment that we talk about because the focus will be on them. But how impressive they are if we just discuss, what they have done over the years, the confidence, the body language, and especially, their white ball cricket is been phenomenal.
Yeah, to start off with, they are too good at T20 format, and slowly they transformed the T20 cricket into ODI cricket as well. If they have qualified for the top 10 teams in the world, that speaks volumes about where they have transformed now. So I think they're definitely a force to reckon with. Only thing is that, if their batting can come together along with their bowling department, and if they can combine both these departments, I think they can give definitely a shock or two to many of these teams in this World Cup.
And I personally feel this emergency of, the way they have emerged, I beg your pardon, in world cricket. I think their players playing in different leagues and coming back and sharing their experience with the youngsters is helping them like anything. And not only that, like somebody like Rashid Khan who plays everywhere except moon and sun, he's somebody who's captaining a side or two. That helps and helps a big time.
Very big time because, there are quite a few players. It's not just about Rashid Khan or Nabi. You see Naveen-ul-Haq playing in some of those centers. You see quite a few players who are playing franchises across the world. Because these franchises are played by the best of the lot in the world. So once they start rubbing their shoulders along with them, with the best of the coaches, they get the right inputs for the right format. So the experience, the rich experience that they're gaining out of these leagues are really helping them.
All right, those were your top three. It's my turn to pick my top three. I think Naveen-ul-Haq will be there in my top three for many reasons. And then I'll look at the Indian side, what Virat and KL done, phenomenal. But I'll again go back and see Rohit and Umrah. These are my three picks, although it'll be a completely different condition when they'll be playing in Delhi, because we saw in the first game what happened in Delhi, South Africa scoring 400 plus. I don't know how much that pitch is going to assist the spinners. So my three pick is completely different in this game, MSK.
So Vijay, I think you already raised an interesting topic about Naveen-ul-Haq and what he has done for even our franchisee also last year. It's been phenomenal. So you have worked very close with him. Can you just tell us some important factors that you like about this kid?
I think he's mentally very strong, and this is what you need. He's somebody who can handle the pressure. And when we talk about big games, when we talk about World Cup or when we talk about a competition like this, we always say who can handle pressure better. He's somebody who's up there, and that's just one thing, handling pressure. Second is, or I say skill-wise, he's got so much skill. He's somebody who can bowl with the new ball. You can go to him in the middle overs as well. And death over, he's specialist with his slow one, Yorkers, wide Yorkers. And you can do all those things if you're mentally strong, plus you're confident about executing these skills. And I think he's a very, very confident lad and a fighter and a character to have in your playing 11.
That's lovely to hear. And even for Afghanistan and also our franchisee point of view, I think he keeps doing well. Hopefully he doesn't give a shock to us.
Well, you're in a win-win situation, whatever happens.
Correct. I agree with you.
Let's get down to the second segment, which is playing 11. What sort of a playing 11 you're looking? Do you see India making any changes because the pitch condition will be different here than what we saw in Chennai?
I sense it, Vijay, because I doubt whether they will be going with Ashwin because they have gone with Ashwin in the previous game because we needed those three spinners and fortunately all have come handy to us. But maybe they might even look at maybe depending on the conditions, if there is a grass on the wicket, they might look at Shami. Otherwise, the Shardul also can be an option in next game. And obviously, since the news is that Shubman Gill has stayed back in Chennai and he didn't turn up to Delhi, so Shubman is not going to play next game. So they'll go with the same opener.
I think it's a very interesting point you raise about not having three spinners in the side, but I'm a little surprised that you have gone towards Shardul. What about having a complete pace battery there and then Shami back in the side? Why do we need another all-rounder and when we can have three out and out fast bowlers?
Absolutely, that's the luxury that we have. Since anyway we have Hardik Pandya who can bowl and bat. So I think if situation Delhi will definitely assist and the kind of wickets that Shami has got on this surface. So I think it will be a fantastic combination to go ahead with. I think I agree with you, Vijay, with that point. We don't require Sharadul for these conditions. Shami, if at all we're going to change, I think it's better to go with Shami in place of Ashwin.
Yeah, because if you have a luxury of having three out and out fast bowlers, you can put pressure. And you just mentioned about if there is a weak link in this Afghanistani side, it's their batting, bit of a lack of experience and not having enough to play these kind of fast bowlers day in, day out. So yeah, Indian team can put pressure. And the only thing I also feel if there is a change as far as the Indian team is concerned, it's having a extra fast bowler in the side rather than going with three spinners. चलिए अब वो समय आ गया है जहां पर हम बात करते हैं about three predictions. So what are your three predictions for India Afghanistani game?
See, one is I'm looking forward for definitely big hundreds from our big guns. So hopefully that should happen. And I'm also looking forward to see that that big mammoth total which we saw in the previous game, that 400 plus. Hopefully we get that 350 plus in this game if we bat first. And also three fast bowlers bowling together in tandem will be a beautiful sight to watch.
चलिए ये तो आपके फेवरेट प्रेडिक्शंस हैं. हाँ, मैं भी टॉप ऑर्डर के बल्लेबाजों के से रन देखना चाहूंगा और मुझे लगता है कि इस गेम में वो निकलते हुए दिखेंगे. बिग स्कोर हमने देखा है यहाँ पर बिग स्कोर किस तरीके से रहा था, लेकिन इस पिच के ऊपर जो मैं प्रेडिक्शन की बात कर रहे हैं उसमें भारतीय गेंदबाजी की पूरी यूनिट अगर ये उसी तरीके का विकेट रहता है जहाँ जो बल्लेबाजी के फेवर में रहा था, मुझे लगता है कि भारतीय गेंदबाजी में इतनी काबिलियत है कि वो यहाँ पर भी एक अच्छा प्रदर्शन करेगी. और एक और प्रेडिक्शन, नवीन उलहक विराट कोहली को गेंदबाजी करते हुए नजर आएंगे, तो वो भी एक साइट है, वो भी मैं
Sweet to watch. I think वो टाइम देखना पड़ेगा. शायद पूरा ग्राउंड वो उसको देखने के लिए, वो सीन्स को देखने के लिए आएगा. एंटायर स्टेडियम फुल हो जाएगा वो सीन्स देखने के लिए.
और ये इस खेल की खासियत ही है, इस खेल की ब्यूटी ये है कि खेल के अंदर खेल होते हुए आपको नजर आते हैं और आप उनका इंतजार करना चाहते हैं और उन लम्हों का लुत्फ उठाना चाहेंगे. इसी सोच के साथ आज का एपिसोड यही खत्म करते हैं. शुक्रिया एमएसके प्रसाद का हमसे बात करने के लिए. और जो भी व्यूअर्स देखते हैं, हमारी यही शुभकामनाएं हैं और यही होप है कि एक और अच्छा मैच देखने को मिलेगा. और जिस तरीके से भारतीय टीम ने इस टूर्नामेंट में आगाज किया है वो प्रदर्शन लगातार होता हुआ नजर आएगा. अभी के लिए इतना ही, फिर करेंगे आपसे मुलाकात. शब खैर.